So they were trying to develop. In Germany, they were mostly successful, as they were in the United States. They not only grew dramatically, but Germany wasn't really a country until the second half of the 19th century. Before that, it was broken up into little principalities. So the United States had a bit of an edge because it was one country from Atlantic to Pacific, pretty much by the middle of the 19th century. The big thing that hampered the United States was the Civil War. The big thing that hampered the Germans was the Unification, which is lots of little wars with France, with Denmark, and the different, pulling together under a charismatic leader, Bismarck by name in Germany. But with the end of the Civil War, the 1860s, and by around roughly that time, a little later in Europe, you had these two powers had come together and were independent, had solved their divisions, north-south with the United States, the defeat of the South, and in the case of Germany, the defeat of those who opposed German unification, chief of which were the French. And they were defeated. In 1870, they were defeated. And I believe you and I have discussed it. The defeat by the Germans of the French opened a moment for the left to have an opportunity. That's the Paris Commune of 1871.